you! What's good? This video will change your life. When to buy, when to sell, get them big bags of cash, sipping them margaritas with senoritas, mansions, Lamborghinis, a new pair of teeth for your granny. We'll go over what will happen in the market. It's going to be more than you can handle. So get the shovel and let's get it. Here we are, all my 69 fans. First of all, let me begin with this picture. A slight comparison with what I said in the summer of 2023 and what actually happened. We will come back to this chart in a second, but first, let me explain. As I warned you over a year ago, NFTs have finally capitulated. Monkey pictures worth 1.5 million are now going for 50,000. And I remember I promised that I will make a new video in October or November this year because the update is needed. And also recently, something came to my attention. I realized something that I had already forgotten. Do you know people who you kinda regularly talk to? You think that they will listen to you, but later you will discover that they haven't been interested what you have said at all, or they just pretend to be interested. So when they finally realize that, oh shit, stuff is happening, they start bombarding you with questions again. And so you're overwhelmed, thinking, but wait, I told you this a year ago. I told you what moves to make, what I'm making. I gave you specific things to follow. I shared my free videos and stuff. And then you realize that, I have spoken to a wall all this time. For those people, I only have one thing to say. You should have listened, and maybe you will fix this in the future. But I can't promise you riches if you only hear the last word of my sentence, and I'm not losing out. I will grind my path to success, and it's your choice if you want to follow or not. I'm not your dad. But enough rambling. Here we are. Most of your crypto portfolio should be in Bitcoin. Still, no XRP, no ADA, no monkey JPEGs, because Bitcoin dominance is still headed higher. At the moment, we are around 54%. We started at 39%, may I remind you. So today we are up approximately 36% compared to most of your altcoins. I suggest waiting until 59 to 60% dominance before making the switch back to altcoins. But most altcoins are near the floor already, but there is an exception. Even the giants will fall. And my most feared Ethereum Bitcoin chart, my nemesis that has taunted me for years. This has finally started pleading against Bitcoin. This here is where the final percentages of Bitcoin dominance will be gained. We have waited this since May of 2022. Quarter 4 usually favors Bitcoin and quarter 1 usually favors altcoins, Ethereum specifically. But next year we have the halving coming, and this might stir some shit up. But overall, what things favor Bitcoin to go up? Well, like any asset, it's a question of supply and demand. But what will create the demand? Well, that's the most popular question people ask me. How do you know that the price will ever go up again? Well, there are many reasons for that. First, well, Bitcoin ETF will be approved. Most likely. It's basically almost guaranteed. BlackRock, statistically, gets denied 0.25% of all their applications. 0.25. So we have approximately 99.75% chance of Bitcoin ETF being approved. Quite high likelihood. Heck, there's already advertisements at airports. This will create the demand you have never seen before. Will this be sell the news event? I will come back to that. Secondly, Bitcoin halving takes place in 166 days, 165, creating a supply shock on its own, especially in the mining community. Bitcoin hash rate is at all-time high. Thirdly, Federal Reserve has stopped quantitative tightening. A bit soon, but still, meaning that money is quite expensive at the moment. No cheap loans, liquidity is drying up, but it's also a funny situation, because while dollar trades higher, every other currency gets weaker compared to the dollar, meaning that dollar is sucking up the value to stay elevated. It's a weird situation, because we still have high inflation, even if the dollar trades higher, so you're losing your purchasing power even if you hold dollars. As mentioned in my previous videos, 2024 will bring us new money, a burst of cheap quantitative easing money, because people who sell their short-term bonds that have high yields will now get less if they keep them in bonds. So the money needs to go elsewhere, stocks and crypto. And the fourth reason, most obvious one, cycles. Just an ordinary market cycle, from top to the bottom and the bottom to the top. Easy. We're right here where we're supposed to be. Wait with your big bags of Bitcoin that you may still have a chance to buy, because there are a few clouds looming in the sky that might hinder your progress to the wellness. Well, stock market just confirmed officially a bear market that might drag Bitcoin down. Halving event is usually sell the news, nothing happens, and ETF might not bring that much attention and demand as we initially thought. Well, not now at least. I see that the worst that could happen is that we still might visit the bear market bottom once again, even if it's just a liquidation event, and the price might be there only for a few seconds. But overall, we will trend up. Will we reach 100k this cycle? I'm not sure anymore. I told you in my previous videos that we will do 100k plus, but as I see mainstream waking up, I have my doubts. But more about that in my next video that I will do before Christmas. You deserve an update, you know? Anyways, till then, we just hold. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like, smash that bell, and if you dare, subscribe as well. I'm Silly Llamas and thanks for watching. Till next time.